How do you manage your time? Are you a master of the clock, or does it occasionally feel like time is slipping through your fingers? Welcome to our deep dive into the world of time management, a critical skill that can elevate your productivity and enhance your quality of life. Let's take a moment to think about your current time management habits. Are you always racing against the clock, or do you find pockets of tranquility in your day to focus on what truly matters? Are you constantly pulled in different directions by urgent tasks, or do you methodically prioritize your tasks based on their importance? Understanding and improving how we manage our time can seem like a daunting task, but it doesn't have to be. The key lies in not just managing our time, but managing ourselves within that time. Let's delve into a tool that can revolutionize the way you manage your time. Stephen Covey's Time Management Matrix. Ever heard of Stephen Covey's Time Management Matrix? It's a simple yet powerful tool that can help you prioritize tasks and manage your time more effectively. Imagine a square divided into 4 equal sections, creating 4 quadrants. Each quadrant represents a different way we can categorize tasks based on their urgency and importance. Let's take a closer look at this matrix. The first quadrant, the top left one, is for tasks that are both urgent and important. Think of it as the crisis quadrant. These are tasks that require immediate attention and often carry significant consequences if not addressed promptly. For instance, a looming deadline for a project or an emergency situation. Next, the top right quadrant represents tasks that are important but not urgent. This is the planning quadrant. Here you'll find tasks that contribute to your long-term mission, values, and goals. These tasks are often neglected in favor of those in the crisis quadrant because they don't demand immediate attention, but they are vital for sustained success and personal growth. Moving to the bottom left quadrant, this is for tasks that are urgent but not important. It's the deception quadrant. These tasks seem to require immediate attention, often appearing as emergencies, but they do not contribute to your long-term goals. They are often interruptions or distractions that can be delegated or minimized. Finally, the bottom right quadrant represents tasks that are neither urgent nor important. This is the waste quadrant. These activities offer little to no value and are often time wasters. It could be mindless scrolling on social media or aimless chit-chat. Understanding the difference between these quadrants and being able to categorize your tasks into them is the first step to effective time management. This matrix encourages us to focus on what truly matters, to prioritize tasks that align with our long-term goals and values, and to minimize or eliminate time wasters. Intriguing, isn't it? Now let's explore these quadrants in more detail. Quadrant 1 is for the tasks that are urgent and important. These are your do-it-now tasks. These are the tasks that demand immediate attention. They are usually tied to tight deadlines and often come with high stakes. For example, if you're an event planner, securing a venue for an upcoming event would fall into Quadrant 1. It's both urgent and important. If you don't do it now, your event may not happen at all. Similarly, a doctor attending to a critical patient or a firefighter responding to a blaze are dealing with Quadrant 1 tasks. The consequences of not addressing these tasks can be dire. For a student, submitting an assignment on the due date is a Quadrant 1 task. Missing the deadline could mean a significant drop in their grade. However, the key is not to live perpetually in Quadrant 1. It's stressful and unsustainable. But what about tasks that are important, but not necessarily urgent? That's where Quadrant 2 comes in. Quadrant 2 is for tasks that are important, but not urgent. These are the tasks that can have a significant impact on your long-term goals. Imagine you're an architect. Crafting the blueprint for a future project or learning a new design software would fall into this quadrant. They are not immediate tasks that need to be done right away, but they are important in the long run, contributing to your career's growth and success, or perhaps you're a parent. Spending quality time with your children is an example of a task that is important but not urgent. No deadline is looming over your head, Yet the significance of this task is undeniable. It contributes to the well-being and development of your children and strengthens your bond with them. The tasks in Quadrant 2 are easy to postpone because they don't scream for attention. But remember, these tasks are the building blocks of your future. They are the seeds you plant today for a fruitful tomorrow. So how do we ensure that we're not neglecting these tasks? The key lies in planning and prioritizing. Start by identifying the tasks that fall into this quadrant. Reflect on your long-term goals, both personal and professional. What tasks, if done consistently, will significantly contribute to these goals? Once you've identified these tasks, schedule them into your routine. Allocate specific time slots for these tasks in your day or week. This ensures that they are not left to the mercy of free time, which more often than not never comes. Prioritizing these tasks can be a game changer. It shifts your focus from just putting out fires to actually building towards something. It's like investing in your future self. Remember, time spent on Quadrant 2 tasks is an investment, not an expense. It's like the old saying goes, "The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now." But not all tasks that demand your attention are important. Let's discuss Quadrant 3 next. Quadrant 3 is for tasks that are urgent, but not important. These tasks often appear urgent, but they do not contribute to your long-term goals. Can you think of tasks that feel pressing, but when you stop to consider them, don't really propel you forward? Emails, for instance, can fall into this category. They pop up in your inbox, demanding immediate attention, but often they are not adding much value to your day. Other examples could include certain meetings, interruptions from coworkers, or minor tasks that could be delegated to others. Now, let's make no mistake, these tasks do have their place. They often relate to maintaining good relationships, whether that's with colleagues, clients, or friends. But the key is not to allow these tasks to dominate your time. At the expense of the tasks in Quadrant 2, those that are not urgent but important. So, how can we manage these Quadrant 3 tasks effectively? The first step is awareness. By recognizing that a task is urgent but not important, you're already halfway there. You're in control, not the task. Next, consider if the task can be delegated. If someone else is capable of handling it, then pass it on. If not, can it be scheduled for a later time? Remember, just because something seems urgent doesn't mean it has to be done right now. Another strategy is to set boundaries. This could mean having specific times for checking emails or letting your colleagues know when you're available for chats. By doing this, you're taking control of your time, rather than letting the tasks control you. Finally, it's crucial to remember that it's okay to say no. You can't do everything and you shouldn't have to. By saying no to tasks that aren't important, you're saying yes to the tasks that are. By effectively managing these Quadrant 3 tasks, you'll find you have more time for the tasks that truly matter, those in Quadrants 1 and 2. Finally, we have Quadrant 4, the quadrant for tasks that are neither urgent nor important. Quadrant 4 is for tasks that are neither urgent nor important. These tasks often serve as distractions and should be minimized or eliminated. Picture the tasks that usually fall into this category. Endless scrolling on social media, binge-watching TV shows, or even over-organizing your workspace when there are more pressing matters at hand. Don't get me wrong, these activities aren't inherently bad. However, they become a problem when they consume valuable time that could be better spent on tasks in the other 3 quadrants. It's essential to recognize that time spent on these distractions is time taken away from your goals and objectives. Understandably, we all need to unwind and relax, but it's crucial to strike a balance. Minimizing these non-urgent, non-important tasks can significantly boost your productivity and free up time for what truly matters. Now that you understand Stephen Covey's time management matrix, you can start using it to prioritize your tasks and manage your time more effectively. Managing time effectively is a skill that can be learned and honed. It all starts with understanding your tasks and their importance. We've delved into Stephen Covey's time management matrix, a tool that can revolutionize how you spend your hours. Starting with the urgent and important tasks, we've seen how these require immediate attention. Then we move to the not urgent but important tasks, which are really the keys to long-term achievement and should be prioritized accordingly. Following that, we touched on the urgent but not important tasks, which often distract us from what truly matters. Lastly, we discussed the not urgent and not important tasks, which are the ones we should aim to eliminate. The power to manage your time effectively is in your hands. It's about making conscious decisions, setting your priorities straight, and staying focused. It's never too late to start. Remember, time is your most valuable resource. Use it wisely.